you think that if somebody wants to fix their brain, they should avoid spices just generally?
So, I mean, theoretically, we don't, there's no clinical trial that has showed this. We don't have solid evidence of this. But when you look at the biology of food and the biology of the brain, and you look at which compounds the brain and body need, which compounds do our cells require? There are all of these, what are called phytochemicals or phytonutrients in the world, which we are told we're supposed to consume an abundance, a rainbow of plant foods so that we get a wide variety of phytonutrients or phytochemicals in our diet. And these are just plant compounds that are there for the plant's own purposes. They really have no purpose in the human body. So, the reason why we're told we're supposed to eat this variety of, plants and fruits and vegetables and spices and all these superfoods and things like that is because there's been study after study, these kind of survey-based studies, nutrition epidemiology studies that show that, people who report eating higher plant diets seem to be a little bit healthier. But that doesn't mean that we understand anything about why that is. It could be that they're eating more plants, but it'll also be that they're eating less junk. We just don't know. It's just a guess, right? So there are countless studies that have reported that the healthiest dietary patterns in the world are the ones that contain the greatest quantity and diversity of plant foods. And so, but now rather than questioning or testing the validity of that claim, most scientists just simply accept that at face value and they skip ahead and they ask, oh, I wonder how plant foods are working this magic in the human body. And it's really just a belief. And so what happens is that the phytochemicals have become the most popular theoretical answer to the question of why high plant diets appear to be healthier in these very flawed questionnaire-based studies. So now it's often because we're told, these have, we're told that spices, for example, things like turmeric is a good example, that's an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds. Just because a food ingredient behaves as an antioxidant in a plant or in a test tube does not mean that it behaves as an antioxidant in the human body. And, nutrients, vitamins and minerals, they are welcomed into our body as honored guests and invited to stay. We have receptors to welcome them in, and we have special pathways where we hold on to them and store them and we utilize them, and we can see exactly what they're doing for us. All of these phytochemicals, they're treated as unwelcome intruders, and they are forcibly removed from the premises as fast as we can possibly remove them. Essential nutrients are absorbed and ushered into our cells, and we have no such receptors for these phytochemicals. Most of them are very poorly bioavailable. We don't absorb them well, or they're treated as toxins by the liver, which immediately neutralizes them and ships them off to the kidneys for rapid disposal. So if we look at what's happening inside our bodies are very wise. They've evolved over millions of years to understand friend from foe, to be able to tell the difference. And so it's not that if you take in some of these spices or certain plant foods, which, may not be ideal for us, it's not as though they necessarily are going to harm you immediately, but they're trying to, and your body knows that, and your body is eliminating them as fast as it can. But yet we're told that we need to consume these on purpose in high quantities, often as extracts or supplements or concentrates, often that have been manipulated to improve their bioavailability so they can actually sneak through, get past our defenses, and be absorbed when they really shouldn't be. And because we're trying to fight inflammation and oxidative stress with these anti-inflammatory and antioxidant superpowers that the plants supposedly possess. But the problem is we have our own antioxidant and anti-inflammatory defense systems in our own bodies, and they don't need any help from these plant molecules. And the less we interfere with those pathways, the better off we are. Our body is designed to heal. It's designed to fight inflammation. It's designed to keep oxidative stress in balance. We have our own antioxidants. Our cells make their own antioxidants. And so we have to trust that if we eat the foods that actually nourish us and let our body take care of the rest, that we can trust our bodies to heal. We don't need to try to manipulate and interfere with these pathways that evolutionarily have protected us for millennia.
I think that would be the most important thing for somebody to take away from this episode, which is don't put the crap in. You can fix your body inside by doing the natural way, which we're going to talk about right now. So referencing that study in 2026, a few weeks ago, it